Well, today's a bit of a bust. It's a full-on blizzard out there, and we can't land. So the captain's kind of just pointed us into the wind and stopped the ship. So I don't know if we're anchored, but we're stopped. And actually, the strategy has kept us from really feeling the wind. Not the wind, the waves. So just being stopped and aiming into the wind, it's been pretty still, despite the storm outside. So it's very comfortable on here, and we won't be making a landing, even though we're right next to the continent, and I really, really want to go on the continent. Nothing can do today. Visibility's bad, wind is bad, it's snowing, but oddly enough, even though it's an inside day or an on-ship day, the camaraderie among the passengers and the crew has been pretty extraordinary, actually, because I don't know, we're all just here and making the best of it. And so everybody's kind of been out on the deck, especially on deck 9, which has a big surface area, and it's all full of snow now. We've all been out there building snowmen and having snow fights and making snow angels and just, running around taking pictures, and even walking around the ship or sitting and drinking coffee. Everyone's stopping and talking to each other, and where are you from, what's it about. I talked for like an hour with an old man from Sweden about politics and traveling the world and everything. And then I met a couple of ladies actually from Southern California, Huntington Beach and somewhere else. But yeah, so we talked about traveling, where have you been. I told them that I had been listening to a lecture yesterday when we were leaving Deception Island, and I regretted listening to the lecture because I'd rather have been taking pictures. And they said, oh, we were out on the deck taking pictures. So they airdropped me the pictures, and I told them all the things I had learned in the lecture. So it's everyone's just sharing right now. I've been airdropped so many pictures, so it's going to be hard to remember which ones I took and which ones I stole. But yeah, everybody's just really friendly, and there's so many Europeans on this trip, and I remember Europeans being on the Caribbean trip, and they were just kind of, I'm gonna go lay out in my Speedo at the pool and not talk to anybody, and real, closed off. But here, and I think it's because if you're going to Antarctica, you have a certain personality. You're adventurous and outgoing, and you like to learn, and that is the spirit of everyone on board. So we have a lot of Germans, a lot of Brits, a lot of Australians, New Zealand, yeah, and then some Americans, some Chinese, but everybody has this really open, friendly attitude, and so it's not odd to just strike up a conversation with the person standing next to you and, end up talking for an hour. It's really cool. So even though we're all confined to the ship today, we're actually having a really good time. And it is fun to go outside and play in the snow. So, a real Antarctic blizzard. I feel like I should get a certificate for surviving that. Anyway, there's a lot of lectures today. I think there's an art class later I might try. Otherwise, I'll just sit by the window, drink tea, and read my book. Which is nice, I guess. I just hope it clears up tomorrow so we can actually make a landing. Otherwise, would be a bad day, but I'm still having a good day.